I was born in Marion County in a little settlement called Bleachton. It's 14 miles out of Ocala, Florida. My father came from the Bahamas. My mother came from the little community I just settled. She came to live with an uncle she had here. And of course, while he was a young lady, she met my father. I was born in 1928. That's about 6 years ago. And at that time, we had ranked or strict so-called segregation. City ordinances of West Palm Beach. The ordinance was very clear. It will tell you that at a point commencing at, say, Tamron and 7th Street, moving south to a point where the tourist street will intersect with Tamron, moving east to a point where Tamron will intersect with Sabadilla, and will go all the way to Pleasant City and back to the point where it began, geographically. And then it will say, shall be known as the Negro section. Even for drinking water, you had a white place, a fountain for water, and a black fountain for water. You could not go into stores, a host of things you could not do. Unemployment was difficult except as domestics for the most part. And that is what the civil rights, part of what the civil rights movement was all about. In around 1900, the turn of the century, when Henry and Flagler built what was known as the Royal Poinciana Hotel, which doesn't exist anymore, that was big business for black folk, as it were. Henry Flagler did not permit motorized vehicles in Palm Beach. So those were called wheelchairs by some, Afromobiles by others, and there were other names that were used for those, but they were all operated by black folk. But now, you find people of color as clerks, you find them in high positions, you find them on the city council, you find them as policemen, mayors, all of that was not in existence at that time. I've seen segregation move from an openness to a kind of more subtle or smooth operation. We still have it. The Urban League never was in its beginning, isn't today, a black organization. It's an interracial organization. From the national to the local level, the board of directors and all, the sponsors. And I hope that the Urban League can foster that interracial. When I say interracial, it's moving beyond now just blacks and use the word minorities. That's a good word. And let's move America toward where it should be.